Hi there Solo Leveling fans. This is We Are Anime. In this reaction video to Solo Leveling Episode 7, Jinwoo faces off against Cerberus in a challenging battle. The episode is described as a mix of intense moments and some more relaxed scenes, with our hero showcasing his intelligence and luck in surviving the encounter. So, in this video we will dig into what happens in Episode 7 of Solo Leveling. We'll talk about how the characters react to stuff and how it affects the story. It's cool to see how each character deals with things and the choices they make in tough situations. We'll also chat about how the story moves along and the changes that happen in the plot. They mention the big moments, surprises, and new info that shape where the story is going and how the characters are growing. Basically, this analysis helps you get a better grip on the story, like how the characters are connected, the surprises in the plot, and the deeper ideas explored in Episode 7 of Solo Leveling. We noticed how the character in Solo Leveling seems to be totally unbothered by danger. It's like they're facing all these crazy challenges, but they're just taking it all in stride. They have this survival mindset that's all about staying calm and focused, no matter what's thrown their way. It's kinda cool to see Jinwoo handles these intense situations with such ease. He's not panicking or freaking out. Instead, he's thinking strategically and making smart decisions to ensure his survival. It's like Jinwoo have this inner strength and determination that helps him push through even the toughest moments. Overall, this aspect of the character's personality really stands out to me. His indifference to danger and survival mindset show just how resilient and resourceful he is in the face of adversity. It's inspiring to see how he tackled challenges head-on and never backed down, no matter how tough things get. Jin was back home after that rough time in the dungeon. It used to be no big deal taking down monsters, but this time it was different. Having to kill people really messed with his head. And not just one person, he had to take out 6 just to stay alive. It toughened him up, for sure, but now he's kinda realizing he's not as scared of it as he would have been before. The whole experience hit him hard, but it also made him see things differently. Jinwoo also found an interesting skill in him. He can detox anything that goes into his body. Even when he chugs more than 1 can of beer, it all gets detoxed, and he doesn't get drunk. Super handy, right? This skill saved him big time when things got really dicey. But he's not in the clear yet because, get this, the guy he oft happens to be the big brother of a famous S-ranked hunter, Hwang Dong-soo. Now it's a whole new level of trouble. The Hunter Association can't just brush off the investigation like they might with other hunters. When Hwang Dong-soo first shows up in Solo Leveling, it's a major event. He strides in, making it clear he's a big deal in the Korean Hunters Association, and you can feel the tension in the air. It's not just the association, but Dong-soo himself is not willing to let the murder of his brother go. And even when he does not have any substantial evidence that it was a murder, he is pretty sure the 2 survivors are the ones who killed Dong-suk and his teammates. I suspect Dong-suk can be a problem for Jinwoo in the future. Hopefully, till then, Jinwoo will be more than capable enough to handle the situation on his own. We learned about the importance of completing 20 raids to become a guild master in Solo Leveling. It's a big deal because it shows that Hunter's not just strong, but also capable of leading a team through tough challenges. We found it interesting how the game or story sets the specific requirement to become a guild master. It's like a test of our skills, teamwork, and leadership abilities. By completing 20 raids, hunters that aspires to be a guild master must prove that they have what it takes to guide a group of players to victory and manage a guild effectively. This aspect of the game really made us think about the importance of experience and dedication in achieving leadership roles. It's not just about being powerful, it's about showing that they can handle the responsibility and make the right decisions under pressure. Overall, the idea of completing 20 raids to become a guild master adds a layer of depth and challenge to the game, emphasizing the importance of teamwork, strategy, and perseverance in reaching the top ranks of leadership. Now, how much the loot from our party's billion-dollar haul could be worth? It's crazy to think about all the gold, treasures, and rare items hunters collected and what they could fetch in the market. In Solo Leveling, a party's earnings come from the valuable stuff they find during dungeon adventures. This loot can range from special items and magical gear to things dropped by defeated monsters. The more unique and handy the loot, the more cash it's worth. As hunters navigate dungeons and take on monsters, they collect loot that can be sold or traded for money. The amount of cash they get depends on how rare the items are, how much demand there is for them, and the overall economic situation in the story's world. Higher-ranked dungeons tend to offer more valuable loot due to their increased difficulty and stronger monsters. If a party is skilled at clearing dungeons and taking down tough monsters, they can rake in a substantial amount of money. For hunters in solo leveling, making money from loot is crucial. It enables them to upgrade their gear, learn new skills, and grow even more powerful in the perilous world they navigate. Regardless of whether Jinwoo requires more gifts to enhance his power, Solo Leveling Episode 7 utilizes the revealed mechanic to establish another goal for the hunter. Jinwoo receives the key to another instance dungeon as a gift when he uncovers a hidden training reward. This reward promises an elixir of life capable of curing any physical ailment. Recognizing this as an opportunity to restore his mom's deteriorating health, Jinwoo immediately throws himself into battle. This time, he gets the key to the Demon Castle dungeon with an acquisition difficulty that screams S rank. And let me tell you, there are solid reasons behind suspecting that this dungeon is no walk in the park, earning its S rank status. The show gives us a closer look at this Demon Castle, and it's teeming with all sorts of challenges that make it clear why it's no ordinary dungeon. Jim was gearing up for a real adventure with this one. Solo leveling never fails to deliver heart-pounding moments, and the recent encounter between Jinwoo and Cerberus in the S-rank Demon Castle dungeon is no exception. Jinwoo gears up for the challenge, realizing he needs to get stronger before diving into the S-rank Demon Castle dungeon. The anticipation builds for a tough journey. Cerberus, the first boss of the dungeon, becomes the immediate obstacle for Jinwoo. The fight kicks off with strategic maneuvers and the activation of Jinwoo's Wolf Slayer skill, adding a layer of complexity to the encounter. As he intensifies his efforts, he unleashes the sprint or dash skill and the murderous intent ability. However, the latter choice triggers the wrath condition on Cerberus, doubling its stats for a limited time. This twist introduces an unexpected challenge, turning Cerberus into an even more formidable foe. Cerberus inflicts significant damage on Jinwoo. His health decreases, raising the stakes in this crucial moment. Jinwoo uses a recovery quest reward, turning the tables. He spins Cerberus and delivers a relentless attack until the monster is defeated. Unfortunately, the beauty of the fight scene can't save Solo Leveling Episode 7 from falling short. Although the execution of the action is skillful, the overall result lacks excitement. Much like Jinwoo's previous challenges, he triumphs over his latest foe by simply pummeling it into submission. The creature's defeat allows him to level up, instantly healing his wounds and facilitating a swift escape. However, this post-battle level-up/heal mechanic is hindering the show's ability to create suspense. While it mirrors the mechanics of many RPGs, the adaptation to a visual medium is proving more detrimental than beneficial for the overall narrative. The biggest standout element of the sequence, Jinwoo decides to retreat from the dungeon, armed with another key for his return. Feeling unprepared for the challenges ahead in this formidable dungeon, he chooses to go back and strengthen himself. This marks the first time in the series that a challenge has made our protagonist hesitate. Despite some recurring stumbling blocks, Solo Leveling Episode 7 continues to offer intriguing elements. The expanding world and growing cast offer glimpses into potential future issues for our hero. The splendid combat scenes generate excitement even if held back by predictable outcomes. If the series could inject some freshness into its resolutions, Solo Leveling has the potential to elevate its narrative to a whole new level. What's your take on Solo Leveling Episode 7? Share your thoughts on the comments section down below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Solo Leveling updates. Until next time.